for this Aidan Brophy and Tallis and Maiden for 4-year-old mares. And the quintet head on their way towards the first of 15 fences. Hay Meadow is one of the first to show, in company with Queen of the Jukebox, going along at a very steady gallop, unsurprisingly, in the heavy condition, being followed in the third position by Trust Fall, with Tricks of the Trade and Zagurley bringing up the rear of the tightly grouped quintet, who continue their way on towards this first fence. And Hay Meadow out slightly towards her right, disputes the advantage still with Queen of the Jukebox as they turn left-handed, leaving the home straight behind them on this long run now before they get to fence number 2, the only fence positioned in the back straight. And it's Hay Meadow in the light blue with the black cross belts has the slender advantage over Queen of the Jukebox, similar light blue jacket with the distinguishing purple cap. The grey on the outside of this front pair, who race left-handed into the back straight. They're being followed by Trust Fall in the third position, a length and a half off the front pair, black jacket with the red cap from Tricks of the Trade in the fourth position, the all red jacket with Zagurley, the noseband, purple sleeves and the yellow jacket, back marker of the quintet, who are about to leave the ground at fence number 2. Better jump from Queen of the Jukebox on the outside of Hay Meadow. That pair, though, back disputing the advantage as they continue at this steady tempo. 4 lengths covers the quintet. As they prepare to head on through the gap, they'll then turn left-handed, leaving the back straight behind them, heading on their way towards the cross fence, which is number 3. And it is Hay Meadow and Jack Hendrick disputing the advantage on the inside, with Queen of the Jukebox and Shane O'Rourke. Trustfall and Troy Walsh is in the third position as they now approach the end of the back straight, being followed by Tricks of the Trade in the fourth spot, and Zagurley still watching on, back marker of the quintet, who now head on their way towards this cross fence, number 3 of the 15 in total that they're jumping. Queen of the Jukebox on the outside of Hay Meadow. Again, Queen of the Jukebox swifter out over it, gains a length in jumping. Trustfall still in the third position from Tricks of the Trade, and Zagurley continues to bring up the rear of the field. Left-handed they race, heading back into the home straight on their way towards fences 4 through 6, the line of 3 fences which take them up past the winning post once again, and heading on their way towards the first of them at number 4. It's Queen of the Jukebox, the grey on the left as they run towards us. From Hay Meadow on the right with the black cap. Trustfall is behind these, the black jacket with the red cap, as they head on through the gap on their way towards fence number 5 to complete their opening circuit. As they go out over this one, Tricks of the Trade is next. Zagurley still a back marker of this tightly grouped quintet, who have the opening circuit and 5 fences under their belt in this Aidan Brophy and Tallis & Co Ltd 4-year-old mares Maiden. And it is Hay Meadow with the narrow advantage, the only one in this with previous experience. She finished 5th on debut at Lisrona 3 weeks ago. She's on the inside of Queen of the Jukebox, with Trustfall still giving chase in that third position. There hasn't been any change to the running order over the course of the opening mile, with Tricks of the Trade and the red jacket on the inside, and Zagurley is back marker of the field for the Mikey Sweeney and Mick Goff combination, a pair that were successful in the 5-year-old geldings at Duro yesterday afternoon, bidding for their second success of the weekend as the quintet continue this long run into the back straight. Fence number 7 will mark the halfway point in this opening contest when they get to it, with Hay Meadow on the inside of Queen of the Jukebox. Trustfall still within a length and a half in that third position. 2 lengths then back to Tricks of the Trade, with the noseband fitted Zagurley still back marker of the quintet as they take off at fence number 7. And again, the 5 safely over without making a notable error, and at this steady tempo, now they're jumping being put under pressure through the opening mile and a half of this opening 4-year-old mares Maiden, and they continue at the steady tempo down along the back straight, with Hay Meadow, the daughter of Wings of Eagles, in the hands of Jack Hendrick, has the slender advantage on the inside of Queen of the Jukebox. Trustfall is getting closer in that third position. It's now almost taking a share of second, with Queen of the Jukebox on her outer. This front trio covered by a length and a half. Still racing 2 lengths clear over Tricks of the Trade and Tiernan Power, with behind these Zagurley and Mikey Sweeney. So heading on their way towards fence number 8, and as they do, it's still this front pair almost matching strides as they go out over it. And the quintet safely emerge away from that 8th fence, still covered by just 5 lengths, and this steady gallop takes them back into the home straight with 7 fences to be jumped in the Aidan Brophy and Tallis Cohen Ltd 4-year-old mare's maiden. And it's Queen of the Jukebox, the grey on the left as they run back towards us, with Haymeadow on the right. The pair, there's been very little separating them over the course of this opening 2 miles, with Trustfall in behind with the red cap and black jacket. Has continued to fill that 3rd position, being followed by Tricks of the Trade and Zagurley with the noseband still back marker of the quintet. Out over the fence, which will be the last in a circuit's time. It's 6 from the finish, and the quintet still very tightly grouped, with all 5 riders yet to play their cards. They head on their way towards the 5th last. Queen of the Jukebox on the outside of Haymeadow and Trustfall, now almost making it a line of 3 as they head on their way towards the 5th last. Behind these, Tricks of the Trade and Zagurley, and the front 3 are disputing the advantage as they went out over that 5th last, with Tricks of the Trade behind these and Zagurley still at the back of the field. But Trustfall has now come through, having raced in 3rd for much of the contest, now takes a share of the advantage with Queen of the Jukebox, as Haymeadow, the only one in the race with the previous experience, having finished 5th at Lisrone on her debut. She's dropped into the 3rd position, having disputed the running for much of the contest, and she's about to be joined in that 3rd position by Tricks of the Trade and Zagurley, are now line astern, disputing the final 3 positions. So heading along the back straight, inside the final 3/4 of a mile, this next fence will be 4 from the finish. Trustfall with Queen of the Jukebox on the outside. Zagurley took a chance and is ridden away from it. She's the back marker, but although 5th and at the rear of the field, she's still only 2.5 lengths as this tightly grouped field of 5 race now towards the final half mile of this opening 4-year-old mare's maiden, with Trustfall on the inside of Queen of the Jukebox. Zagurley has quickly made up any lost ground from that error at the 4th last. She's almost now about to come on terms with Tricks of the Trade and Haymeadow, now dropping back to be the new back marker, but still just 3.5 lengths off the pace setter Queen of the Jukebox. So heading on their way towards the cross fence, 3 from the finish, still very tightly grouped. Queen of the Jukebox opening up. She's got the advantage now of 1.5 lengths. Trustfall is driven in the 2nd position. Tricks of the Trade tries to take that 2nd spot on the outside from Zagurley and Haymeadow's back marker of still a tightly grouped field. It's Queen of the Jukebox still with the advantage. She heads them on down towards the 2nd last. Challengers though looming on either side, Trustfall and Tricks of the Trade. It's still this Queen of the Jukebox with the advantage, racing in between the final 2 fences. Shane O'Rourke's mount has the advantage. The challengers are within 1.5 lengths behind this, but it's Queen of the Jukebox, Tricks of the Trade. Haymeadow from the rear of the field is trying to stay on late. Queen of the Jukebox and Haymeadow's the line. Close to call, the judge will confirm. Haymeadow stayed on strongly. Queen of the Jukebox, they're being followed in by Tricks of the Trade, Trustfall and Zagurley.